And Hall Insurance Group. We take you to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Not Vernon Lady Rams basketball starts now.
Well, the Lady Rams trying to avoid three straight tonight. Three straight losses when they battle the Centralia Annies here from Shagnon. A very pleasant good evening to you. As the Lady Rams, again, have the Centralia Annies here tonight. This is your Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888 Landers. Again, tonight, South Pacific Conference basketball coming your way on this Tuesday night. Chris Hugo with Hank Evans alongside. And Henry for the Lady Rams. Again, lost two straight. Tough losses to Effingham and Alton. Both probably winnable games for this Lady Ram team that hopes to improve at home tonight.
Certainly a main issue in those two games is rebounding. Mount Vernon got out-rebounded quite handily both games, certainly against Alton. Be good to get into South 7 play as the Lady Rams have not lost in about 3 years in the South 7. In fact, the last loss was on February 11th of 2020.
We'll take a look, see what can happen here tonight. We'll have your Munkin Toyota keys to the game a little bit later on from your Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. We'll sneak out for our first break of this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Need work but not finding anything requiring
Game picks up from the JV to the varsity level. And that JV score was 42-20, by the way. Mount Vernon pretty well cruised the whole game.
Well, as a Lady Ram team that last year I know drew some criticism at Centralia. They were up quite a bit. I actually was able to talk with JV coach Matt Poole on Saturday between games at the Southern Illinois Classic here at the shootout. And we were talking about that, and he's like, you gave me a lot of garbage last year about the traps and the presses and all that when we were up so big in the JV game. You gave me a lot of stuff about the Althoff game when we dropped 100 in the JV game. He said, now I hope you understand why we were doing what we were doing. We were not running up the score on anybody. We were just trying to help develop some experience for these kids, knowing that they were going to be varsity players next year without a wealth of varsity experience.
And sure, and you dress 9 or 10, and he played all 10. There's only so much you can do. You can't tell him to quit playing. And I've talked to different coaches over the years, and that's one of the dilemmas they always face when they got a really talented team.
Well, it certainly is. We have plenty to fill here before the start of this one. We'll have the national anthem coming up as we continue on this Landers Towing and Collision Center's pregame. From Shagnon Gymnasium, we're in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth tonight, and I believe that you wrote down the conference standings so far. How's everybody in the conference look?
All right, Althoff leads it. They're 2-0. You got Carbondale at 1-1, Centralia 1-1, and Marion really off to a tough start. They're 1-7 overall, 0-2 in conference play, and Cahokia has yet to play a conference game as they're 0-4 on the season. However, they have been reasonably competitive if compared to last year. How about that? Now I'm just saying they're scoring points and they're losing by 20 instead of 50.
Of course, we had a big one here on Friday night between these two schools. The Mount Vernon Rams pulled off the win by 7, 49-42 over the Centralia Orphans, and the Rams got that win on Friday night. Those two teams will meet again later in the season, and now tonight it's the women's turn to get things going and hoop it up here in about 2 minutes from Shagnon. And obviously, a heated rivalry between the two schools, and for the Lady Rams and the Annies, it certainly could be one that goes either way on any night.
Certainly last year, I know Mount Vernon ended up winning both games handily, but Centralia, for sure in the second game, gave Mount Vernon all they wanted for the whole first half till Mount Vernon was able to wear them down.
Welcome those of you watching us live on the Section618.com app. If you're wondering why there's awkward filler and things of that nature, really I wasn't paying attention to a single thing we were talking about trying to get the video stream online. So here we are now. We welcome those of you. We've probably been up for about a couple of minutes now, but it's great to have you aboard on the Section618.com app, powered by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating out of Carterville. If you don't have the app, maybe you're listening to us on the radio or WMIXsports.com or WMIX94.com, then download the Section618.com app from Google Play or the App Store. It is CarPlay friendly, and you'll actually find quite a few games tonight. In fact, if you're from Centralia, you'll find the Orphans in Jerseyville over on the X95 feed. On the WMIX FM feed, it'll be the WMIX Sports Basketball Showcase. They're in Wayne City tonight following the Indians and the Sisney Running Lions. Mount Vernon native Kevin Bowen, the coach of the Running Lions, of course. And so a lot of basketball coming your way. Those are just a few of the games on the app tonight. We'll take a quick break. We'll pay tribute to country here from Shagnon. When we come back, we'll have your Hall Insurance Group starting lineups. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
It's truck time here at Monken Toyota in Mount Vernon. Chris Wilson here. You've ever wondered what you'd look like behind the wheel of a brand new Tacoma or Tundra? I'm here to tell you, we can make it happen. Not only are these trucks dependable, they are sharp. We've got 60 months, 4.29% APR for qualified buyers. And with interest rates these days, you know that won't last long. The Tacoma and Tundra are both loaded with features you won't find on any other truck models. Come check them out at Monken Toyota and tell them Chris sent you.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, or you're watching live on the Section618.com app tonight from Shagnon Gymnasium. Time for the Hall Insurance Group starting lineups. Don't waste your time. Let Hall Insurance do the shopping for you. Go to HallINSGroup.com and get a quote fast. That's HallINSGroup.com. Let's meet the Lady Rams and the Centralia Annies.
All right, first for the Centralia Annies. They come in tonight 1-4 overall, 1-1 in South 7 play. They'll go with the 5'7 sophomore guard, number 3, Aaliyah Rush. Another guard, a 5'7 junior, number 10, Ashlyn Ellis. 3-guard lineup, 5'9 junior, number 23, Jaylee Sherrod. 5'7 sophomore, number 15, Cece Barrow. And in the middle, a 6'2 sophomore, number 25, Josiah Wallace. The Annies are coached by Katie Steffen. For Mount Vernon, they'll go with the 5'8 sophomore guard, 00 Kamari Pollard. Go with the 5'6 senior, number 2, Macy Procyse. Another guard, 5'7 senior, number 3, Justice Malone. Forwards will be 5'7 junior, number 30, Tiara Johnson. And in the middle will be a 6' senior, number 44, Elena Maurer. Head coach of the 5-4 Lady Rams is Jeff Lonan.
Let Hall Insurance Group shop for you. Call 618-244-7500 or go to callinsgroup.com. Keys to the game earlier were presented to us by Munkin Toyota, home of Toyota Care. You're covered with maintenance and roadside assistance for 2 years or 25,000 miles, or ask about longer protection with Toyota Care Plus. Find out more at Munkin Toyota here in Mount Vernon as we're about to get underway from Shagnon in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth here tonight. It's the Lady Rams and the Centralia Annies about to tip off. Lady Rams will go right to left. The Annies will go left to right. It'll be Elena Maurer jumping center for the Lady Rams, dressed in her home whites with orange and black trim. While for the Annies, it'll be Josiah Wallace and the away reds with a little bit of gray and white trim here.
Look to be new uniforms, don't they?
They sure do. And there it goes. The tip will be controlled in the backcourt by the Annies. Lob into the paint already underneath for the tipper, the jumper, Josiah Wallace. And she's fouled on the way up. We'll get 2 at the line on the miss as the Lady Rams foul early, 6 seconds in. No score yet. Underway thanks to Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, #1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois.
It's the first foul on Maurer. Might be a matchup Centralia looks to exploit just because if Maurer gets in foul trouble. Mount Vernon really has no size off the bench.
Wallace makes the first. She has another at the line. It's on the way. It's no good. Rebound chased down. Ooh. Malone able to track it down out of the corner. Into the front court go the Lady Rams. Up the right side, 13 seconds in. A handoff to Pollard. Back to the right wing for Justice. Now to Pollard between the circles.
Annie start 1-2-2 zone.
Procyse on the arc. No look pass back to the top for Pollard. One dribble back to Procyse. Now to Pollard. Left hand dribble near the elbow. Feeds free throw line. Maurer kicks. Procyse back to Pollard. Off the foot and over and back. Unforced error on the Lady Rams as the Annies lead this 1-zip. Inbound will be far side out of bounds in front of the scores table. About half court here for Ashlyn Ellis and the Annies. About 7:24 left in the first. 1-0 Annie lead. Across the timeline right will be Rush. Changes hands on the dribble. Throws off to the right arc. Wallace wants a 3. No good. Rebound will go to Rush. Thrown into the corner for another 3 try. It's no good. An air ball from Sherrod. And now Lady Rams into the front court here. We'll look for another WMIX Sports Josh Finley County Financial Ram of the Week this week. Have a pretty good idea as to who it is. As a 3 on the way from Williams will be short. Johnson, pardon me. Either way, we'll go the Annies. Up 1-0 here. Stolen away. Going the other way for Johnson, and T gets a layup off the right block. Gives the Lady Rams the lead here, 2-1.
That's one of those easy baskets we were talking about.
Quick bounce pass in, and stepping over the baseline on the inbound was Charette. It'll be a turnover on the Annies. Let's see that turnover into a layup again. Makes it look easy.
She looked like Navante Nesbitt on that play.
3 on the way off the inbound for Pollard is good. Wow, out of nowhere, Amazing Sons Plumbing three-pointer. And it's 5-1 Lady Rams on a 5-0 run. They steal the inbound again. Pro-size backdoor. Layup is good, and Macy gets in on the scoring. 7-0 run for the Lady Rams forces Coach Steffen into her first SSM timeout of the game. SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital in Mount Vernon. Advanced care close to home. 7-1 Lady Rams after a 1-0 start by the Annies. It's been all Mount Vernon.
Yeah, certainly the start we were looking for. Mount Vernon's able to full court pressure, and these Centralia Annie guards are having all kinds of trouble. They can't even get it a third of the way up the court right now.
Oh, boy. What a start in this one. We told you about those Josh Finley kind of financial Rams of the week. I'm still trying to get the pictures we need, but we'll get those online on the section, 618.com. Features, and then hover over features and click on WMIX Sports Ram of the Week. It's been Justice Malone, Navante Nesbitt so far. We have a pick and results for Friday's winner, so we'll have that come Hades or high water on Friday. Call Josh Finley today to talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of, your local country financial agent. Off of the baseline, it'll be an inbound here. Charette with it. Looks into the corner for Ellis. Trying to evade the pressure, almost thrown away. Good recovery up top by Charette. Getting for the layup. A little running layup off the right side.
Nice move. Tough shot.
7-3 as that'll cut into the run a little bit. And then the Annies jump off the bench in excitement on a ball that was tipped out of bounds. So they're picking up the intensity. Creating some excitement. 6:10 mark of the first. 7-3, Lady Rams on top. Pro-size off of the inbound, 3 on the way, off the back of the iron. Rebound will go to the Annies. That is Rush. All the action tonight driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports. We're buying a vehicle simple, easy, and fun in Nashville. Off a pivot, Barrow up top. They'll throw to the left arc. Long 2 on the way. It's no good by Wallace. Rebound, Lady Rams. Johnson fouled in the backcourt by Ellis, and this will be the second foul. No, pardon me, the first foul on Centralia. We'll try to get you scores from around the area tonight. Presented by Tony Wiltz, your famous good neighbor State Farm agent. Find him around town in that famous white State Farm Jeep. Got my lines crossed. Looking for the lob play inbound, stolen away, but then stolen right back by Pollard. It'll be tipped out of the paint, back to Malone. She almost stumbled. To regain control, got her footing for the 3. It's no good as it rattles off. Rebound to Wallace and the Annies, taking it the other way. 5:27 left in the first. And now a travel. This one, for all intents and purposes, even though it was a 7-0 Lady Ram run, is sloppy.
Definitely 4 turnovers already on the Annies. We're only about 2.5 minutes in.
I believe the lunch lady in the 1995 Classic Billy Madison said we made them extra sloppy for you. And that's kind of what we're looking at right now.
Definitely a classic flick.
Off of the deep right wing. This is Pollard into the corner for pro-size. Back to Pollard. No looker, back door. Justice Malone, 1 bounce, turnaround, off glass, good.
Might have been some contact there.
9-3, Lady Rams. 5:06 mark of the first. Still pressure full court. That was a travel, no call.
Oh, wow.
Jeff Lonan can't
I've
believe
never
it.
seen Lonan's right, but I've never seen him be that demonstrative. Can't blame him.
And the Annies step out of bounds over the right sideline, and this one will go the other way.
Turnover 5, number 5 for the Annies.
Red Lake College not only powers our streaming, they offer high-quality, affordable education that is close to home. Also with over 100 degree and certificate programs. Visit rlc.edu to learn more. Malone off balance, finds a right wing pass Pollard into the right corner. Pro-size, no looks at Pollard, same spot. They'll swing it around on the reverse. Up top, Johnson. Now back to the right wing, Pollard. Johnson left arc. All this is probably try to get a shot out of Malone eventually as they go to Pro-size on the right. They swing it back left. There's Justice, the future Dartmouth softball player, as they throw right wing Pollard. Runner, high post, no good. Back iron, clink, clank, and we'll have a foul on the rebound. That'll be on Maurer. Lady Rams second, her first.
If that was on Maurer, that's going to be her second.
Whoopsie daisy.
That's a problem. Mount Vernon gets a lot smaller when she has to come out. Coach Lana leaving her in for now.
That's Pro-size. Good job on the inbound. Hurried up and got to the entry pass and was able to tip it out of bounds. Annie's will reset. Link to the floor here, 4:23 left in the first, a 9-3 score. It's a quick pass inside. Now trying to go length of the floor is Rush. Ooh, past the point man of this full court press, and with 4:16 left, Lady Rams almost forced another steal, but Wallace gets a shot off from the right wing. It's no good. Rebound Pollard into the front court for Mount Vernon. Bounce pass, backdoor, Johnson, and one. She got hers, plus another. She'll go to the free throw line for the three-point play. It's 11-3, Lady Rams.
Lady Rams so much better when they get out in transition.
So Johnson at the free throw line for the three-point play. Got the backdoor pass, posted up, and now the free throw is good. So she has 5 in the quarter. It's 12-3, Lady Rams. And we'll get another Centralia timeout. It's presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home here in the King City. 4:06 left in the first. It's 12-3 Mount Vernon.
Can't figure out this Mount Vernon 1-2-2 full court press. They need to try to get the ball in the middle.
After 3, boys basketball tonight, Marion leading McClure 27-22. They had varsity only tonight, I believe, in Marion. Over on the FM, 94.1 FM, getting started soon. If they haven't already, will be the basketball showcase with Wayne City and Sisney. X95 eventually on the Section 618 app. If you're waiting around for the Orphans, they play Jersey tonight.
Be the Orphans home opener.
Hard to believe.
Usually they've played about 7 home games by now.
They usually had about 4 or 5. Back when they had the Centralia Thanksgiving Classic, as short-lived as it was. I'm sure they'd love to have it back.
Yes, they would. They had a while there. They were playing about 18 home games.
Good for them.
Yeah. Good gig.
You build it, you can have it. As they will pressure here, and they trap corner, forcing a jump ball. Not much Wallace could do once Johnson and Malone got their hands in there, and they forced the turnover. It'll be Lady Ram basketball up 9 with 3:58 left in the first.
Mount Vernon's forcing Centralia sideline, and that's just running into traps.
Right-hand dribble, Pollard throws to the arc for Procise. No looker back to Pollard. Back to Procise. Wide open 3, no good. Back iron. Maurer fights for the rebound. It's tipped out by Centralia. It'll stay Lady Ram basketball. 3:47 left here in this first quarter. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside. Jeff Crow taking care of the camera tonight. Angela French back at our Mount Vernon studio. 3:47 left in the first. 12-3. Good inbound backdoor play for Maurer. She couldn't get to the rebound off of the miss, and the Annies will throw it away. Into the front court. Pollard will chase it down, the track star. Up 9, the Lady Rams. 3:35 left in the first. Right wing, it'll be Pollard off of the far sideline. This is Procise, and the Lady Rams will throw it away. Right there, camped out, left block was Shared. Wallace got it across the timeline, and they looked Shared off of the right sideline. Somehow tightrope that baseline going underneath, but then the pocket was picked, and the Lady Rams will throw it away. They intercepted the pass, threw it away, and now the Annies coming from the right side. Ellis's shot blocked on the baseline. Whew. You're probably thinking back at home or watching wherever you are, Hugo, keep up. But, man, this is an interesting pace.
Well, Centralia's got 8 turnovers already.
Orthopedic urgent care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily, 8-4. First free throw good by Ellis. She'll have another, and that'll make it 12-4. You ever get a paper cut on your tongue?
No.
I did yesterday licking an envelope.
No.
Haven't quite been the same.
No. You got to battle through it.
Still tastes the glue. Second free throw no good, made 1 of 2. Lady Rams rebound. It's Malone into the front court, up the right corner. Zedalis gave it right back. Tough pass, Malone. Short corner, Johnson, and they go Pollard. Now back to the short corner for Zedalis. Her jumper's good. Great ball movement by the Lady Rams. The lead is 10, 14-4. And again, they will full court press here. Tough pass to get in. Good recovery. Wallace into the front court against the defender. Look to go backdoor, but it's saved by the Lady Rams and turns into an easy bucket for Ashlyn Ellis. She has 3. It's 14-6. Malone looking for the skip pass, and a hand got in the passing lane, and turnover Mount Vernon. Centralia's Shared will go for the off-balance lay-in. It's no good. Put back by Wallace is there. Uses the window. She has 3, and it's just like that. It's 14-8. All because the Lady Rams are trying to force the turnover. Good hustle, but it turns into quickly 4 Centralia points.
Well, and if you beat the press, you usually got a 2-on-1 on the backside.
No looker to about 12. No good, Maurer. Put back Zedalis is good. Molina has 4 in the quarter, and it's 16-8.
There's another steal.
They steal it again. They go to Johnson. Shot was blocked. Would have been a walk anyway, and now it's saved by the Annies, but right to Zedalis. Elbow jumper on the way. Good.
It's nice to have her as she was out Saturday with an illness, I believe. Got 6 early points.
Ellis pressured the timeline, able to get it across. Saves it to Barrow off a spin. They throw to Rush for a jumper that's no good. Wallace puts it back and misses. We'll go to the line to shoot a couple.
That might be the 3rd foul on Maurer. Now she's definitely got to come out. It looks like Kylie Poole's going to come in.
I have a few subs into the game, a 10-point lead for Mount Vernon. Free throw on the way, in and out. We'll have another Wallace free throw. She's shooting a 1-for-3 clip at this point. And try to get that back to 50% on the next one. If you've been injured, call Hannigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. It's experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust, is what we're going to have a violation of some sort here. All right.
How do you score that?
I always thought
officially.
I always just thought it never happened.
Okay.
But me always thinking leads to
I need to look at
incorrect assumptions. 90 seconds remain here in the first quarter, driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports. As they look into Malone, off balance on the inside, went mid-post, rebound out of the reach of Poole, and it's recovered by Rush. Nice timbers by Johnson, can't force the turnover, but they find a shooter out of the corner. It's no good. Rebound to be out of bounds off of Castleman, the freshman. And it goes with the Lady Rams here, a 10-point game with 1:12 left in the first. Ooh-wee. Pollard into the front court for Malone in front of the Annie's bench. They look for Poole. Left block. Poole puts one up and in. Kylie Poole.
That's a boost off the bench right there. Kylie Poole getting in the scorebook.
Annie's play too quickly. Throw it away. It'll be a Lady Ram basketball off at the turnover with 1:09 left here in the opening quarter. On the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth tonight here from Shagnon Gymnasium. 1:04 left, first quarter. Lady Rams with the basketball to Malone. Skipping a pass to the near sideline for Johnson. T dribbles wing, throws to the opposite wing. Good no-looker. It's a tip. Zedalis back into the corner, Pollard. Kamari back up top for Malone. Now to T off of the arc. Back to the top. Malone inside. They isolated the shooter, and I'm not keeping track of misses, but Malena's got to be 4 of 4.
Yep, and that's finding the soft spot in the zone right in the middle. High post.
14-point game, 22-8 the score, 36 seconds left in the first. Trouble for Charette, stolen away Zedalis, and off of the steal, they say she stepped out of bounds. My desires to do a replay say no, she didn't. But basketball rules say she probably did.
She's been really good here in the first quarter. You're right, 4 for 4. Making plays on defense, really sparked the Lady Rams.
Rose will inbound for the Annies as they throw a cross. Good side hustle there by Castleman. To the right wing for Rose. Now to Barrow up top. To the right wing, Castleman. 3 on the way is no good. Rebound out of the reach of Poole. Castleman comes up with it. Poked away by Malone out of bounds. It will stay with the Annies. 13.4 seconds left in this first quarter.
It's Mariah Rose checking in, the Christ-Our Rock transfer. I work with her dad. I cheated.
.22-8 score. Annies with the inbound corner kick here. And then tipped out by Dunklin, who just checked in for the Lady Rams. And the Centralia Annies will have to reset. All of that during 0.8 of a second.
Annie's having all kinds of ball handling issues.
Newdecker will inbound in front of the Lady Ram bench, in front of Coach Williams. Be a bounce pass near the timeline for Rush. 10 seconds left in the quarter. 22-8 Lady Rams. Rush on the right-hand dribble has it stolen away almost. Pollard will get it with 6. Dunklin will pick it up, give it to Malone with 3. Now with 2. With 1, step back to the volleyball line. It's short. Can't believe she missed it. But after 1, Lady Rams 22, Centralia Annies 8. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Need work but not finding anything requiring skill or experience?
Yeah, I need a job where I can continue to grow, not start over flipping burgers.
Do you like working with your hands?
Yes.
Have you managed a team or operations before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you're exactly who we're looking for.
Walgreens Distribution Center is hosting Walk-In Wednesdays from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. every Wednesday. Meet directly with HR to apply and interview. Offers will be made to qualified candidates on spot. Walgreens promotes and supports a drug-free work.
Back to Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
AM 940, 96.5 FM. And, of course, we head to the section618.com app, streaming video tonight. Quick shout-out to those of you watching online. Lady Rams lead this 22-8 over the Centralia Annies.
Lady Rams 10 for 21 shooting, Centralia 3 for 11.
It's a quick throw to the top of the key. Newdacker back to the outside for Wallace. One dribble, struggles, regains control, throws to Rose for a shot fake. Kick into the corner now. Leads to a three try, and it's good by the Annies. Charette, I think. It is. I didn't get a good look at the shooter. Lady Rams will have T with it. They throw to the outside. Pollard now all alone in the corner for the answer. No good. Rebound Dunklin. And we will have a jump ball. Stays with the Lady Rams on the alternating possession. Lady Rams basketball driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Number one volume dealer in all of Southern Illinois. Right there in Nash Vegas. Off the short corner, Malone skips a pass to the right wing. Pollard a no-looker to Zadelis. Back to Pollard. Skips it over to the near side. Justice for a three on the way. Good. Mays and Sons Plumbing three-pointer, as that's a big one for Malone. She has 5 unofficially. Lady Rams may have forced a steal here. They'll at least force a jump ball, and will stay with the Annies. Orthopedic Urgent Care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily from 8 till 4. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. 25-11 score here. Lady Rams up a pair of touchdowns over the Annies. Got to kick basketball in the inbound. My monitor blocked the view.
The Annies committed 12 turnovers in the first quarter. That's a bunch.
Off the sideline, they're able to thread the needle to Wallace. Stops at the high post, kicks back into the corner. Castleman dribbles to about the short corner. They reset to Rose. Left wing, 6:56 left in the half. 25-11 Lady Rams. Foot on the line, 2 on the way, no good. That was Castleman. Rebound Malone and the Lady Rams. Justice pops for a 3, no good. That one short. Rebound. Charette will end up stepping out of bounds before she can save it. It'll stay with the Lady Rams. Good effort, though. Good hustle. Inbound will come from about halfway up the front court. As Malone looks into Pollard, she'll have to race to save it. Went right through the hands, but good recovery. Now to Zadelis on the deep right wing. 6:36 left, second quarter. 25-11, Lady Rams by 14. A right-hand dribble stopping up top, throwing to the right arc. Justice back to Pollard, left side for Johnson. Now to Pollard. That'll be stolen away, but recovered in the backcourt off of the tip. No over and back. Throw into the corner for Malone. Justice will come to the wing. 6:18 left in the half. 25-11. Lady Rams by 14. Throw into the corner. Pollard. They throw short corner now. Zadelis back to the top. Malone. Bouncer. A long one to Johnson. Back out to Malone. Still around the perimeter here now. Tia 3 in and out. Rebound Wallace. Throws up ahead. That'll be Charette. Catching in stride. Going right block. Layup. Good. Good job by the Annies. It's 25-13.
Was that Charette?
Yep. Free throw line, Dunklin dribbles, throws up an elbow jumper. It's no good. Rebound went to Wallace. She's fouled pretty far away from the basket. I believe that'll be the 5th on the Lady Rams.
The first foul on Dunklin.
Get you a scoreboard update in a moment. Presented by Tony Wiltz, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Wallace off the sideline, near the corner, not quite there, off the double team trap. They throw it away. Dunklin comes up with it for the Lady Rams, up to Malone. She'll dribble into the front court, going for the rest of the way for the layup. Yeah. And she's fouled to go to the line to shoot, too.
When she gets ahead of steam right-handed, she's really tough to stop.
Boy, she is.
She's very strong.
After one, the Centralia Orphans lead Jerseyville 10-5. What I believe is their first action since Friday. And we all know what happened then. First free throw, good by Malone. She'll have another. 26-13. Next one, good. 5 in the quarter, 7 on the day for Malone. 27-13 as they almost steal it again. And he's having trouble with the Lady Ram press. Now trying to get it across is Charette. She'll do a nice move to get it over, and then the Annies throw it out of bounds.
She did all the hard work. Airmailed the pass.
Lady Rams will have length of the floor on the inbound here. You can watch it live thanks to Red Lake College. Rams fans, listen up. We know you like winning because it's what you do. Affordable, close-to-home college that prepares you for the workforce or a four-year college. Now that's a win. 3 Malone, no good. Rebound, Rose, and the Lady Rams will get a little too handsy. It'll be the 6th foul on Mount Vernon. It'll put the, wrong team. It'll put the Annies in the bonus. You can watch our video from just about anywhere, any mobile device, anywhere you have the YouTube app, including your smart TV. Watch it on your iPad. You can watch it on a desktop. Section618.com app even. 27-13 score, 5:03 left in the first half. You can ask your favorite watering hole to put it on the TV. Been done. As the Annies turn it over, the Lady Rams give it right back as they tried to throw it back across the timeline. This one's tipped. Finally recovered by Charette, then stolen away by Zadelis. It's a turnover battle right now. Home run ball here. Nice diagonal cut by Johnson, and T picks up her first points in the quarter. It's 29-13. Lady Rams stealed again on the pressure. Here's T. Another diagonal cut. Yep. Another timeout, Annies. Presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. 31-13, Lady Rams off a nice run here off of turnovers. And the thing to watch, I have the Annies down to 2 timeouts. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, and they're, as we've said over and over, they're having all sorts of problems with this press. That's 17 turnovers. 17 with 4 minutes left in the second quarter.
They only have 2 timeouts left. The rest of the game with 4:33 left in the second, that's when you know maybe things aren't going your way that
Yeah,
night.
she's Coach Katie Steffens trying to keep it from getting too far away. It looks like it's going to be a long night if they don't figure out how to get to the middle. You got to get the ball in the middle against this press. They're going sideline, and it's just no good.
Christopher Hugo, Henry Evans, Jeffrey Crow, your team in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. Angela French back at the Mount Vernon studio. It's 31-13. Mount Vernon Lady Rams lead the Centralia Orphan Annies with 4:33 left in this second quarter. Don't forget, we've saved the #1 seat in Southern Illinois high school sports for your fingertips. Download the Section618.com app from Google Play or the App Store and have immediate access to our streams, plus nightly scoreboards, exclusive videos, or you can even submit your own pictures and videos from any game you attend. It's the Section618.com app, powered by Charlie's Air Conditioning and Heating in Carterville. Download it now. We call it football read. A little bit longer to get in the slower pace of a football game. 4:30 left in the second quarter. Lady Rams up 18 over Centralia, and right now, Annie's struggling to pass the basketball as they throw it away there. It's recovered by Johnson into the front court. Nice pass to the near side. Pro-size, wide open. Mason Sons Plumbing, 3 in and out. Rebound will go to Wallace. But getting behind her and forcing the jump ball in, the turnover, is Milena Zadelis, who may or may not be making a case to be one of the Mount Vernon Culvers 3 stars of the game. Swing by Culvers, try a juicy Butterburger, and treat yourself to a frozen custard. Your Mount Vernon Culvers, veterans at 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Certainly making a case.
Pro-size off a screen to get it in the corner off the pass. Throws back to Pollard at the center circle. Midway through the second, it's 31-13. The Lady Rams. Left-hand drive. Pollard fouls on the floor. That'll be the 4th foul on the Annies. Somebody asked me what the Culver's flavor of the day was. I neglected to check. But for the person who made the request, we're certainly going to look and see. It was not sneeze if you heard it. It is, however, caramel fudge cookie dough. Mount Vernon Culver's flavor of the day. Now London wants a timeout. Timeout presented by SSM Health, Good Samaritan Hospital, advanced care close to home. At least to me, that's a pretty loud sneeze. I think it rattled the gymnasium. Might have scared London into a timeout.
I'm looking for scores right now. There's a couple good boys games tonight as Weber Township goes to Hamilton County. One future Mount Vernon opponents going at it as Breeze Mater Dei travels to Belleville Altoff. And another good game tonight would be Triad at Breeze Central. Just some games of interest to me, at least. Tuesday night's usually more of a boys basketball night.
The number of girls' games has certainly increased over the past few years, neglecting Wednesday and even the Monday for more of a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday schedule. I've seen more pickup on Friday night, which is fine. I just like to be able to cover as many as we can. Inbound will come from Pro Sites right at the bucket. Good bounce pass to the back doors. Zedalis will have her first miss of the night as she goes to the free throw line.
Very nice look by Pro Size, finding Zedalis.
So a couple coming to the free throw line, 31-13 the score. Chance to add 2 more with the clock stopped and 3:51 remaining here in the first half. We'll have your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show coming up. Walk-in Wednesday tomorrow, 11 to 1. You can walk in and meet with HR, and if you're a qualified candidate, you'll be offered a role right on the spot. Walk-in Wednesdays, 11 to 1 each week. Free throw not quite there. Made 1 of 2. It's 32-13. Lady Rams still pressuring, and now Sherrod looks to the post. Good post entry, and now inside is Wallace, but it rimmed out. Tough luck there for Wallace. Falling with the rebound is Dunklin. It'll be a jump ball. Should be. Possession arrow favors Centralia. Quick inbound, thrown away. They go to the right corner, I should say, then look back for the post entry, and it's stolen by Dunklin. Lady Rams will go into the front court. Pollard up top to the left wing, Zedalis. Into the corner, Johnson for a 3, short. Fell back off the iron. Dunklin thought she had the rebound. But similar to how they used to block field goals and point after attempts, she kind of used the shoulder to leap up and get the rebound, and can't do that. That's a foul on the Lady Rams, and now the Annies will have a 1-and-1.
Be the second foul on Dunklin. Looks like Josiah Wallace will shoot the front end, the 1 and bonus.
32-13, Lady Ram lead 19 from Chagnon tonight. Chagnon 2. 3:21 left in the first half. As Wallace is at the line for the 1-and-1, makes the first, she'll have another. Made them both. Good work at the line by Wallace. Cuts it to 17, 32-15. Racing across the timeline, it's Johnson. Right hand dribble, blows past the defender, going to go for the layup. Blocked out of bounds, Wallace. It'll stay with the Lady Rams. Contact your local State Farm agent, Tony Wills. Having a local agent matters for your insurance. His State Farm team is ready to help as the Lady Rams will inbound. We gave you a scoreboard update a moment ago. Quick hitter by Poole. It's no good. Rattles the iron. Rebound will be tipped, and it looks like Sherrod and the Annies will come away with it. Tried to switch hands on dribbling, lost it, recovered, got to Wallace. Now they throw back door, and that's easy. Easy money there by Newdecker, I believe. Down to 15. Lady Rams better be careful here.
It's like Centralia showing a little man-to-man for the first time.
Zedalis with the basketball. Steps elbow, throws out to Pro Size. She'll drive off a curl, looking for the bounce pass into Poole. Not there. Met a wall of Annies. Thought the gate was open, but it was certainly shut. Now they lob ahead. Rush with it up top for Centralia. 2:30 left in the second. Big 3 on the way if it goes. It's no good by Centralia. That was Sherrod. Rebound chased down Newdecker. And throws to Wallace, who quickly finds Castleman into the corner. Sherrod back to Castleman, or so she thought. Stolen away Zadelis. She'll dribble out the layup. Right block and good.
It's 11 in the first half off the bench for Zadelis.
Having a big night with 2:06 left in the half. Pushes the defender across the timeline instead of a potential foul. It'll end up as a turnover on Centralia.
It's number 20 for the Annies.
.204 second quarter, 34-17. Lady Rams doubling up Centralia here. 94, no, we're not. AM 940, 96.5 FM. This is WMIX Mount Vernon. Off a spin dribble near the free throw line. Zadelis goes back to pro size with 1:48 left in the second. 34-17, Lady Rams. When you know, you know at the top of the hour. Crazy. Internal clock. 1:35 left, second quarter, 34-17. Lob play intended for Poole, last touch by Centralia. I'm the only one that saw it, so it'll be Annie's basketball.
The Illini are in a tight one right now. They're down 3 with 3 minutes left. Playing the Texas Longhorns.
Sherrod will inbound. Needs to get it in, does. Finds Rush. Stolen away off the tip. Johnson goes to Malone. No. Got her own rebound. Puts the dribble back to the floor. Blocked from behind. Again, no. Couple of misses there for Malone. She'll go to the line to shoot a couple. See how this works out. So Justice can stretch this to 19 if she can knock down both at the free throw line with 1:20 here in the second quarter. First free throw is no good. A rare error on some Malone misses. She'll have another from the line here to try to stretch it to 18 with 1:21 left. Made the second.
That's 8.5 for Justice Malone.
Lady Rams pressuring, going to force the turnover on the jump ball here, and it'll be Mount Vernon basketball. Pressure linked to the floor here, which is the mission, the game plan for Mount Vernon.
They've executed, to say the least.
I don't want to exaggerate, but they're trying to make as quick work as possible here. Backdoor Poole inbound. There you go. Kylie with 4 in the game off of the bench, and it's 37-17.
She's really helped out with Maurer being in foul trouble.
They throw to the left side for Castleman. Looking to the top, able to find Sherrod. She'll try to fight off the double team. Got it off of the deflection. Throws to Castleman for a 17-footer that's no good. Rebounds Zadelis. Got it underneath the Annie basket. Up the right side, and now Pro-Size wide open triple. Yes! Mays and Sons Plumbing three-pointer for Macy Pro-Size. It's 40-17 now with 40 seconds left in the half. Wallace at the free throw line on the feed into Poole. Good defense by Kylie. Rebound to Johnson. Lady Rams in transition 2-on-2. Trail side is Malone. Teagan will let the numbers catch up. With a right-hand dribble, she'll step near the top. Skips one over to Malone. Underneath, not much there. 23-point lead for the Lady Rams. Probably want the final shot here with 18 seconds left. Centralia has the arrow for the third quarter. Justice with it with 10. Behind the back dribble. Dribbles in. Side step. Shots blocked out of bounds with 5.8 seconds left. It'll stay with the Lady Rams. In case you missed it, all the action driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, where buying a vehicle is simple, easy, and fun. Feed to the free throw line for Poole. Up the elbow. She'll give the Pro-Size for a 3. Yes! Mays and Sons Plumbing three-pointer closes out the first half. After 2, Mount Vernon 43, Centralia 17. This is girls basketball on your Tuesday, and of course that's Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
At Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC in Mount Vernon, Illinois, we are driven to offer you the best car buying experience, the best service, and always the best price. I'm Jeff Schmidt. Come and drive our great selection of the GMC SUV line. Qualified buyers can receive up to $750 cash allowance on select 22 Acadia models and up to $1,500 total cash allowance on select 22 GMC Terrains. Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC in Mount Vernon, Illinois. Shop the lot or online at schmidtchevrolet.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Ram fans, listen up. We know you like winning because it's what you do. Here is your chance to get a big win with your next step in education. Ren Lake College has over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes. You know you'll be taking home the dub when you enroll in this high-quality educational experience. Apply the skills you learn in the workforce or continue to a 4-year college at a fraction of the price. Because at Ren Lake College, your journey starts here. Visit us online at rlc.edu today.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show starts now.
AM 940, 96.5 FM, and the Section618.com app. Chris Hugo, Hank Evans alongside for your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. After 2 quarters, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 43, the Centralia Annies 17. And what a first half for the Lady Rams. And scoring at clips of about 21.5 to 9.5 or 8.5 per quarter. Certainly an even spread each of the quarters for the Lady Rams and Centralia.
And certainly the story of the first half was Mount Vernon was able to pressure the Centralia guards, and Centralia only attempted 19 shots. Mount Vernon got 41 shots in the air, and you're going to outscore a team when you do that. And certainly Mount Vernon, with those 2 3-pointers by Macy Procise at the end of the half, was able to stretch this out to a 26-point margin.
We'll take a break here on your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime. But first, remember tomorrow, walk-in Wednesday, 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. Interview directly with HR. Just walk right on in like you own the place. And, of course, they will hire qualified candidates on the spot. That's at Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon. Walk-in Wednesday, 11 until 1 tomorrow. We'll take a break, come back, get you caught up with scoring and stats of this one here on your Girls Basketball Tuesday. Mount Vernon and the Lady Rams 43, Centralia Annies 17. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
This is Carmen Huey Dykeman of Huey and Newell Funeral Homes.
And this is Marty Mills.
We know that the weeks between Thanksgiving and the New Year can be joyful but stressful. While these times are enjoyed with the warmth of your families, it can be very difficult for those that have experienced a loss. This is a time to reflect and remember the wonderful memories we have shared with our loved ones.
And let us keep in our hearts and minds all the men and women who are currently serving in our military, especially those who are unable to be with family and friends this holiday season. May all our prayers and thoughts continue to be with them and their families.
When you think about planning for tomorrow, it may seem overwhelming. At Country Financial, we have a suggestion. Don't get overwhelmed, get started. Because when it comes to solving the big challenges of tomorrow, you can start with simple steps today. With personalized insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Country Financial. When you're ready to start, we're ready to help. I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. Please visit my office at Historic 1004 Main Street, Mount Vernon, or call 242-4024.
It's truck time here at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. Chris Wilson here. If you've ever wondered what you'd look like behind the wheel of a brand new Tacoma or Tundra, I'm here to tell you we can make it happen. Not only are these trucks dependable, they are sharp. We've got 60 months, 4.29% APR for qualified buyers. And with interest rates these days, you know that won't last long. The Tacoma and Tundra are both loaded with features you won't find on any other truck models. Come check them out at Munkin Toyota and tell them Chris sent you.
I hear people say that global warming is affecting the storms we have here locally. This is your local State Farm agent, Tony Wild, and my question to them is, does it really matter? In my business, no one ever asks why the storm hit their home. They just want to know, can I rebuild it? If you're not certain if your home can be rebuilt or what's actually covered in your policy, then stop by my office, find me online, or flag down the State Farm Jeep. Don't assume you know how your insurance works. After the storm is too late to find out. Call us today. We can help.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball, powered by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports.
Through 2 quarters, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 43, the Centralia Yankees 17. Welcome you back, WMIX and the Section618.com app. For your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime, Hank, how did it get to 43-17?
All right, first for the Centralia Yankees, they were 5 of 11 from 2-point range, 1 of 8 from 3. They shot at 6 of 19 from the field, 32%. They made 4 out of 7 free throw attempts. They turned it over 22 times. That was, needless to say, difference in the game to only 7 turnovers for the Lady Rams. Scoring for Centralia, it was Ashlyn Ellis with 3, Josiah Wallace with 5, Olivia Nidecker with 2, and leading the way was Jalea Sherrod with 7. For the Lady Rams, they were 13 of 26 from 2-point range, 4 of 15 from 3, 17 of 41 overall, 41%. They made 5 out of 7 free throws. Rebounding, Centralia out-rebounded Mount Vernon 19-15, but take that with a grain of salt. Centralia didn't shoot too many times to have rebound opportunities. And as I said earlier, the turnovers was 22-7. Centralia, all sorts of issues handling the ball. Mount Vernon scoring, it was Kamari Pollard with 3. Macy Prosise, 6 in the second quarter, 8 in the first half. Malone with 8 in the first half. Tiara Johnson with 9. Kylie Poole with 4 off the bench. And leading the way with 11 points off the bench, it was Milena Zadelis. Lady Rams jumped out 22-8 after a quarter. And much of the same in the second quarter. A couple three-pointers by Macy Prosise in the last minute and a half. And that brings us to our halftime score. It's the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 43, Centralia Annies 17.
We'll take a quick break here on your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show on AM 940 and 96.5 FM. At the half, it is the Lady Rams 43, the Annies 17. This is Mount Vernon girls basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Stop searching for your own insurance. You have too much on your plate. Just one call to Hall Insurance, and they'll find the best coverage for your needs. Whether it's home, auto, renters, boat, motorcycle, your business, whatever you need coverage on, they'll do the work for you. Then call you back with a quote, most times in the same day. Call 618-244-7500 or visit hallinsgroup.com. Hall Insurance Group, your independent insurance agency in Mount Vernon. hallinsgroup.com.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com. Back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX.
Here in Chagnon, the Lady Rams lead Centralia at the half 43-17 as we wrap up your Walgreens Distribution Center halftime show. It's Walk-In Wednesday tomorrow, 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. Interested parties can meet with qualified HR people. I believe you're called applicants. They're called HR. They interview you, and if you're qualified, they offer you a job. And they do it right there on the spot at Walgreens Distribution Center in Mount Vernon, 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. tomorrow. 43-17 the score here, and I'm laughing at something completely unrelated to the broadcast. But here we are, and again, averaging 21 points a quarter. Centralia averaging about 8 to 9, and if this continues, I mean, we'll see a running clock.
I would imagine Mount Vernon probably will lay off the pressure here a little bit in the second half, probably start working in deeper into that bench as we get later in the third quarter, maybe get those starters a little bit of a rest late in the game as they play, I believe, Thursday night It's against Marion.
Yes. Thursday night, Marion. Tuesday night, next week, they'll have Carbondale.
Okay.
Wait, is that the 13th? This is the 6th, right? My last couple weeks have been a blur.
Yeah, especially we're going every night somewhere, it seems like. So
every night but the half Sabbath on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got. We're somewhere else. Oh, yeah, we can't forget about that almost Christmas home date at noon. The high noon JV start against the Muscuda Lady Indians again on Thursday the 22nd. Lady Rams round out the holidays that way before heading to Benton. Centralia starts with the basketball second half. Quick throw into the corner. 3 on the way. Charette is no good. Rebound to the Lady Rams, and they will go the other way. Into the front court, Malone. Off of the right side to Johnson. Back to Justice at the wing. Skips a pass. It's tipped away, intended for Pro Size. And the Lady Rams will reset. Driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, the #1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois, available at holzhauers.com. Decent crowd on hand tonight. Orphans at home against Jerseyville. As the Lady Rams looking backdoor Johnson, tipped out by Rush. It'll stay with the Lady Rams. Rams are nowhere tonight. Just wrapped up practice as we walked into the gymnasium earlier, coming off of a 4-game winning streak. Bounce pass, mid-post, turnaround coming Maurer. Her shot's blocked, chase down Wallace, but it's right to Johnson. Dribbles to the right block, and T has 11, 45-17. This is Barrow up the right side, looking underneath. Right block, nice move. Good shot off the window and good for Wallace. She has 7, 45-19. Johnson with the basketball for the Lady Rams.
Looks like Annie's playing man second half.
And we'll have a quick hand check. That'll be on the Lady Rams. No, well, it'll be on the Annies. Sorry, force a habit from earlier. A little warm in Shagnon tonight.
It is.
A little chilly on Saturday. Then they bumped up the heat as high as it would go. Then it got hot. Then it got cold. A little warm now. A little warmer day it was today with a lot of rain.
Illini going to overtime.
Oh, my. Against Tejas.
Yeah.
Off a curl, Pro Size. Bounce pass to the back door, and Mauer's shot's blocked. Rebound will go to the Annies. Down 26 with 6:40 left in the third. Rush picked up her dribble, lobbed it in the corner, tipped away. It'll be out of bounds off of Mount Vernon. It was either going to be, in that instance, Centralia basketball or a foul on the Lady Rams. Inbound will come here for Ellis. Lobs it up top here for Rush. Looking back to Ellis on the right wing. She'll come out to get it off the bounce. Nice give and go. The kick to the outside. Good head fake there by Barrows. She'll drive. Kicks it back out, Ellis. Anytime that basketball slightly gets away, it's like blood in the water to a shark. As Barrow tries one from about 15. Maurer gets the rebound. Dangerous pass, but Pollard's speed gets it out of danger. They throw to the opposite way. 3 on the way. Pro Size, good.
That's 3 in a row for Macy Pro Size.
She has 11. It's 48-19er.
Very nice rotation on the shot.
Man, in case we had Josh Finley Country Financial Ram of the Week with a shot like that. Now she'll get into this here at the timeline and force a jump ball. It's Mount Vernon Hoop. Mount Vernon Rock.
I've got 2 real strong candidates right now. Now, who will be that third?
5:54 left, third quarter, 48-19. Lady Rams will inbound here. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial to help protect what matters most. Your local Country Financial agent in Mount Vernon. Across the timeline here is Pollard. 5:47 left, third quarter. 48-19, Lady Rams. Johnson with it left wing to the elbow. Ooh, nice move from the high post, down low. Justice.
Nice
Good
move.
pivot and a foul.
The old school pivot move.
Had a score update coming a moment ago from the Rockin' One himself. After 3, Roddy says it's 35-26. Orphans lead Jersey. Over on X95, you can find that on the X95 feed on the Section 618 app. If you're an Orphan fan, Annie fan. Right now, Lady Rams missed the first free throw with Justice Malone. She'll have another, not her usual 100% clip from the stripe. And makes her second. 49-19. Lady Rams, 5:32 left in the third. Almost stolen away, but tipped to Ellis. She'll recover off the wing and get it back to the outside for Wallace. Skips a pass left wing for Rush. Rush looks for the bounce pass, stolen away, pro side. She'll dribble at length of the floor and has her shot blocked out of bounds. So Lady Rams will inbound here off of the baseline.
Mount Vernon boys Friday opponent Belleville Altoff leading Mater Dei 31-27 at the half.
Last time they come to Chagnon as a member of the South 7.
I see they've found a new home.
And we will not see them in football next year. They did hang on to a couple of the conference schools. As Prosice's first free throw is good.
When you get good, the teams don't generally want to play you as much.
So the Rams looking for a Week 5 opponent. Yes, Week 5. Schedule's kind of changed a little bit next year. Second free throw, no good. 50-19, Lady Rams. Orphans got the rebound into the front court. Pardon me, Annies. 3 on the way, Rush. Lets me know they're the Annies with the Mason Sons Plumbing 3, and it's 50-22. Malone up the right side, off of the wing. 4:58 left, third quarter. All the streaming tonight presented by Rend Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu. As Johnson was looking backdoor for Maurer, and it's stolen away by the Annies. Rush into the front court. Fights off the double team, but still manages to Ellis. She'll dribble in. Left block layup. Good. 50-24. Back to 26. Johnson off of the wing. Uses a high ball screen. And now a 3 on the way. Pro-size hot hand. No good, but the rebound. Maurer shot blocked and recovered by Wallace. Ball's at the floor. Trickles out of bounds. Last touch by Centralia. Should be Mount Vernon basketball, and they say the opposite of what I do. They have a better visual, so it'll be Annie's basketball with 4:16 to play in the third.
Lady Rams kind of backing off here as they've got a, well, I spoke too soon.
Yeah, I don't think that was intentional.
Yeah. Nobody was paying attention.
Nope. Pass was nearly tipped, but it's recovered. Barrow, her layup is no good. Blocked out of bounds by Pollard. Buying a vehicle, simple, easy, and fun at Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville, #1 volume dealer in Southern Illinois. Short corner throw in, but it'll be lost by the Annies. Good save, Castleman. And they'll call the foul on Prosice as Castleman was pushed across the timeline. That'll be the first on the Lady Rams of the second half. 4:04 remains third quarter. Quick throw in Castleman. She's pressured. Stolen away. Pollard into the front court now off the dribble for the Lady Rams. Goes right. Layup is going to be no good. Rebound will be stolen away by Johnson. Tipped to Pollard through somebody's wickets and now picked up off the ground by, looks like Rush for the Annies. Now she's trapped in the backcourt. Able to get a pass to Ellis. I would not call this game good over the past couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's gotten ragged for sure, which these things tend to happen in a 25-point game.
The ragged upon. Nice work. So it ends up as a layup for Ellis. Now an and one coming at the free throw line. And he's back within 24, trying to make it 23. And they're on a 7-0 run. (50-27) Lady Rams, 3:31 left, third quarter. Make that Malone across the timeline. 3:22 left in the third quarter. Right arc Pollard. She'll dribble in, throws to the left post, and nice shot by Elena Maurer.
Very unselfish play by Kamari Pollard.
52-27 score, 3:04 left, third quarter. Thrown up ahead and intercepted. Pollard with Johnson up ahead. Uses her as a distraction, takes the layup all the way, no good. And 2 at the free throw line coming for Kamari Pollard. If you've been hurt on the job, call Hennigan and McGovern at 618-241-9251. It's experience you can count on, a reputation you can trust. First free throw good. She'll have another. 53-27.
It's like Lariah Patterson will check in for the first time.
All right, made them both. 54-27 with 2:53 left, third quarter. Johnson will pressure Barrow across the line. Now it's thrown away, tip to Patterson. Different bit of an X factor into the game with 2:42 left in the third. Patterson across the timeline, right-hand dribble from the left wing. No-look kick to the top. Here's Pollard on a dribble drive, gives to Maurer. It's good, kind iron. 4 in the quarter, and it's 56-27. Back to 29. Ahead to Rose. Her pass will be tipped out of bounds by the Lady Rams. It'll be Annie basketball. Inbound comes from number 10, Ashlyn Ellis. Bounce pass from Rose to Rush. Back to Rose, right wing. Bounces one to Ellis. Stolen away. Good hands by T. Johnson into the front court ahead for Malone. Layup. Looking for the and one, but just gets the layup.
It's 11 in the game for Justice.
58-27. 2:01 left in the third. Looking for the layup here. It's no good by number 15, Barrow. Looks like nope, Rose on the putback will be fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. Minute 53 remains, third quarter. Free throw no good. If you need a career change, Ren Lake College offers dozens of programs focused on putting you in a new job. Some programs can be completed in as few as 8 weeks. Find out more at rlc.edu. Your journey begins at Ren Lake College. First free throw not good. She'll have another, try to even it out, make it a 30-point game. As the second one is good. Straighten the shot out, straighten the knees out, and knock down the free throw to make it 58-28 with a minute 53 left, third quarter. Orthopedic Urgent Care now open. No appointment necessary. Walk in daily from 8 till 4 at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. We are in the OCSI broadcast booth as Pollard across over dribble left wing and one. All right. Looks for the three-point play, and it's 60-28.
What a quick first step she had.
So that'll be Rush's fourth. She'll take a seat. Lady Rams have Pollard, Poole, Patterson. Malone and Johnson. Free throw good. Got the three-point play. 61-28 with a minute 40 left, third quarter. Stolen away at the timeline by Johnson. She'll take the layup. It's no good. Rebound will be tipped away. Last touch by the Lady Rams. Good call by the official. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame following this one, as the Lady Rams right now look like they will improve to 6-4. Deep passing here. Stolen away up the left side. Pollard. Steal, layup, yeah. 63-28.
She's hit double figures with 10, Kamari Pollard.
Lady Rams almost get to steal on the far sideline. Good save there by Keller. Looks to Barrow, now to Keller. They throw it and saved again. Skip pass coming left side, right at the feet of Malone. She'll pick it up and take it the distance. She wants the and one. Instead, she'll get 2 shots at the free throw line.
First free throw is good.
See if she can finish it off with 2 at the free throw line.
Looks like Addie Tinsley will check in if she makes this one. She
Made
does.
them both. 65-28.
Malone might be done for the evening.
You'd think. Annie's throw it away. It'll be Zedalis on the steal into the front court. Her layup, good. 67-28.
It's 13 off the bench for Zedalis.
We got coming here, a tie-up at the top of the key.
Should stay with Centralia.
.6 seconds left in the third quarter. The Annies will inbound side out of bounds. Into Newdecker, looking up the left side. Sherrod will find Keller. Looks for Barrow off of the arc. Right-hand dribble, her defender fell, almost stolen away. Recovered Keller, bounces a pass to Sherrod, looks for the three. No good, out of bounds. It'll be Lady Ram basketball at 19.7. Let's see, we'll have a sub, Maylee Allen into the game for Johnson with 19.7 seconds. Tinsley off of the right wing, dribbles free throw line, throws it Allen on the outside, ball fakes, she'll drive for the layup, no good. Rebound will be tipped around, Barrow with 4 seconds left here in the third. They will knock the shot off to end the quarter. We're after 3 in the King City. It is the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 67, the Centralia Annies 28. We'll have a running clock in the fourth. This is Mount Vernon basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC, wireless or service fees may apply.
Watch the Lady Rams in stunning high definition via the Section 618 app, powered by Ren Lake College.
Back here in Chagnon for the final quarter of this one. Lady Rams lead Centralia 67-28. From the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, Lady Rams basketball driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports. As Tinsley off the inbound will look to go to the left side. Had it stolen away, and the Annies are into the front court here. There'll be a running clock. But a good find underneath. Sherrod still in the game, was able to get it off of the block. Right side, 67-30. Tinsley with a right-hand dribble for the Lady Rams. Tinsley, Allen, Zedalis, Poole, and Patterson. Allen from top to bottom, no good. Put back Poole, no. They all try for the rebound. Underneath, finally coming away with it is Keller for the Annies. Throwing up ahead, Keller off of the arc. 7:16 left in the fourth. Got it from Newdecker, Keller. They throw to the left side. That was Castleman. Now they go back to Newdecker after a touch by Sherrod. Running the offense here for the Annies. Throwing to Beagleson off of the right wing. Skip pass coming to the near side, caught in stride. Trying to go to the hole was number 23, Sherrod, and she'll go to the line. No, she won't. Thought he was putting his hands up to signal she was in the act of shooting. Sherrod will check out as Ellis checks back in. Clock keeps running, 6:28 left in the fourth, 67-30. It's a bounce pass to Beagleson. Turnaround, her shot's blocked by Poole, recovered Keller. Down to the right side, Ellis, as she'll drive post and kicks. Three on the way, no good by Castleman. Rebound out of bounds, last touched by the Annies. Rams fans, listen up. We know you like winning because it's what you do. Affordable close-to-home college that prepares you for the workforce or a 4-year. Now that's a win. Ren Lake College, your journey starts here. Patterson from Tinsley. Drives, but a bounce pass to the back door for Poole's no good. Patterson tries to tip it back. Ends up in the hands of Zedalis now, thanks to Poole. And Mulaney gets 2 more. It's her first points of the half. She has 13. 69-30.
She's had a big game off the bench.
Ellis trying for the dribble drive. Goes back to the top. Nothing in there. They find Newdacker. It's almost stolen away. Recovered Castleman. Past Tinsley. They throw to the top. Swinging it left for Ellis. Dribble drive here into the defender. And that's going to be a blocking foul on the Lady Rams. Shuffled the feet ever so slightly, and it ends up at 2 at the line instead of a turnover here with 5:20 left in the game. Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Find him around town in that famous white State Farm Jeep or red State Farm golf cart. Last check, Centralia led Jersey 35-26 after 3 on the boys' side. Free throw good by Ellis. She has 9, looking for 10.
It's like Sisney leading Wayne City 43-30 after 3. Breeze Central leading Triad 39-28 after 3.
Goreville leading ZR after 3, 60-27. Free throws both good. 10 on the night for Ellis, and it's 69-32. Also in girls action, Benton leads Frankfurt 26-17 at the half. Thrown away up that left side by Lady Rams. They turn it over. At the half, Weber leads Hamco 25-23. You may have just said that. Nashville leads AJ Girls 39-12 at the break. As well as a spin in the paint. Kick out to Beagleson for a deuce. No good. Rebound backdoor for Heck. So that jumper no good. Just short. Rebound. Looked like Patterson had it. Tipped it to Tinsley. And we'll have a foul. It'll send Tinsley to the line to shoot a couple with 4 minutes left. First free throw good. Addie Tinsley gets on the board with 1. She'll look for 2. 70-32 Lady Rams.
Rams opponent Friday night, boys side, Altoff leading Mater Dei 45-34 after 3.
Tinsley makes both. 71-32 the score. 3:26 left in the fourth. Driven by Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville. Marion beats McClure 50-28 because they don't go to Cupcake City. They travel the gravel roads. I think he'll want that quote back at some point later in the season. 3:10 left in the fourth. I'll leave it alone. 3:06. I know what he meant, though. Gus Gillespie, of course, said that. Love Gus here in Mount Vernon as a jumper on the way. I think that was...
I believe it was Ellis. Ashlyn Ellis.
2 more. 71-34.
She had a big second half.
2:53 left in the fourth. That was made after Marion eked out a loss against Poplar Bluff, Missouri. Still, it's perennial basketball power. Probably not the power that it was when the Hansboroughs were going through, but still in the state of Missouri in their district play. Still a pretty powerful opponent. 2:29 left in the fourth quarter here, 71-34. 3 on the way, Maylee Allen. No. I thought that was going in for a moment. Centralia, the rebound, headed the other way. 71-34 score. 2:16 left in the fourth quarter. We'll have your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame to follow. Big threes. Big second half. Ashlyn Ellis.
She's on fire.
71-37. 2:05 left in the fourth. Tinsley with the basketball off toward the left side. Goes right. Goes post all the way. Missed it, but the putback not there by Rudd. Centralia the rebound, and now they'll go the other way with 1:50 to go. Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial. Talk about how he can help ensure the future you're dreaming of. Sponsor of our Ram of the Week award. Good kick. Rose. Beagleson short corner long. Rebound. Rudd fights for it. Comes away with it. And Autumn will dribble out of traffic toward the timeline with 1:34 to play. 71-37. Lady Rams going to win it tonight. They'll be 6-4, 1-0. Centralia will drop to their record in the conference.
They'll be 1-5 and 1-2 in the South 7.
Well, they lost to Carbondale.
And they defeated Marion about 10 days ago or so.
1:13 left, fourth quarter, 71-37. Centralia basketball across the timeline. Rose off of the sideline. That'll be a foul on Heck, and that will send Rose to the line, where she will shoot the 1-and-1. And then more than likely, no, it's not bonus time yet. Thought the Lady Rams had one more. My apologies. Quick inbound with 50. Over the left side, almost stolen away. Good recovery, Rose. Over to Ellis for a mid-range jumper. It's no good. Patterson the board for the Lady Rams into the front court. Up 71-37.
Patterson showing guard skills.
Letting the numbers catch up. Will she launch one here? Mays and Sons Plumbing, 3, and it's good.
Coast to coast for Lariah Patterson, showing her full repertoire.
Lady Rams will steal the ball. Good dribbling here by Tinsley. She'll be whistled for the jump ball. As coming in to get that was Ellis.
Chris, she grabbed that rebound. She takes it coast to coast, fools the defense.
I mean, in all sincerity, if you stop at the arc, that's pretty well the equivalent of going to California to Illinois. But you're right.
She moved the defense one way, and then she steps back and buries a 3.
And she will not shoot from here, as that gives us our final score. Ooh, baby. 74-37. Lady Rams win it over Centralia. We'll talk about it in our Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show coming up after the break. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Whether you're hunting on an ATV, competing in motocross, or just hanging out with friends hitting the trails in a side-by-side, we have your off-road memories right here waiting for you at Holzhauer's in Nashville, Illinois. It's time to get out there and realize your adventure with Yamaha. In the woods, on the track or trails. Enter your victory lane from Holzhauer Pro Motorsports in Nashville, Illinois.
ATVs are recommended only for use by those age 16 years and older. Yamaha recommends an approved training course. See your dealer or call 1-800-887-2887. ATVs can be hazardous to operate. Hey, Ram Nation, let's talk about winning. It's what you do. Whether on the court, field, or in the classroom, you never settle for less than your best. To get a big win in your next step of education, consider Rend Lake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you'll be getting a win with high-quality education. You could join the workforce with the skills you'll learn with a certificate or degree, or go to a 4-year college at fraction of the price. Visit rlc.edu. Rend Lake College. Your journey starts here.
Hi, this is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem. At Landers Towing and Collision, we think that building a winning team is essential to providing our customers with the best service possible. Some of the products we have to offer include pre- and post-repair scanning for a clean bill of health, unibody and structural repair measuring, frame measuring and repair, and ADAS calibrations. ADAS is a network of sensors, cameras, modules, and programming that assist in driving and parking functions. Choosing the correct team to repair your vehicle that has evolved alongside this technology is essential for a safe and quality repair. That's why we have spent countless hours providing our technicians with the highest level of training the industry has to offer. ICAR Gold Class Certified Collision Repair Training. We would like to welcome our newest members to the team, the Welch Collision Center family. Now with more locations to serve you, big or small, we tow and fix them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame show starts now.
Oh, I just turned my volume down, not all the volume down. No wonder. Wrong knob there, Henry, as we're back from Chagnon Gymnasium in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth for your Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame. Lady Rams big winners tonight over the Centralia Annies. Come on, Hugo. Lived in Mount Vernon your entire life. You know they're the Annies, the Orphan Annies, as a matter of fact.
They used to be the Orphan Annies. I
Yes,
know that.
sir.
I don't know if they've dropped that for the most part.
You see it in some places, usually more vintage.
When I grew up,
vintage
it was
things.
the Orphan Annies.
But we're here, and Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC is on Broadway. We can find a superior selection as well as superior service. Find your perfect ride at Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC in Mount Vernon. 74-37 the final score, and what is a big win for the Lady Rams over their rival Annies. The Annies will drop to 1-2 in South 7 play. Lady Rams are now 1-0, and they are 6-4 overall before they host Marion on Thursday. Before we get into any of that, just a good win for the Lady Rams. Obviously, they got the running clock. They ended things early, and I think happy to have the win on their home floor.
And we certainly, coming into the game, we thought maybe the Mount Vernon pressure could give these Centralia Annie guards all kinds of problems, and that certainly turned out to be the case as Centralia turned it over 30 times. Mount Vernon was able to put 5 players in double figures, and really the game was over pretty well at the half.
As far as we know, we'll talk to Jeff Lonan here on our Schmidt Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame. We'll take a quick break, come back, and you caught up on scoring and stats. The Lady Rams, the victors, here tonight, 74-37 over Centralia. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section618.com mobile application.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois offers urgent care visits for acute strains and sprains, joint pain, sports injuries, and even possible fractures. Walk in anytime, 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. You don't need an appointment, and you can be seen and get the treatment you need on the same day. Let their highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners provide the care you deserve. Give them a call at 618-242-3778 or visit their website, orthocentersi.com.
Ram fans, listen up. We know you like winning because it's what you do. To get a big win in your next step of education, consider Ren Lake College. With over 100 programs, NJCAA sanctioned athletics, affordable tuition, and small class sizes, you know you'll be taking home the dub with this high-quality education. You can join the workforce with the skills you'll learn through a certificate or degree program, or go on to a 4-year college at a fraction of the price. Take control of your future and visit us online at rlc.edu. Ren Lake College. Your journey starts here.
Streaming worldwide on the Section 618 app, this is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Schmitz Relay Buick GMC postgame continues here from Shagnon. 74-37, the Lady Ram win tonight. We have scoring and stats of this one. Let's go ahead and get to those first.
I'll rattle these off really quick here. For Centralia, they shot 10 of 23 from two-point range, 3 of 13 from three. That's 13 of 36 from the field, 36%. They made 8 out of their 12 free throw attempts. For the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, they were 21 of 46 shooting two-pointer, 6 of 20 from three, 27 of 66 from the field, 41%. Shot very well at the line, 14 of 18 from the charity stripe. Rebounds were about even, 31-29 Centralia. And the difference in the game was while Mount Vernon only turned it over 10 times, there was 30 turnovers for the Annies. We'll go to the individual scoring. First for the Annies, they put 6 in the scoring column. It was Mariah Rose with 1, Olivia Nydecker 2, Josiah Wallace had 7, Aaliyah Rush 3, Jaylee Sherrod 9. Leading the way with a big second half, she had 12 of her game-high 15. It was Ashlyn Ellis. For Mount Vernon, they put 9 in the scoring column, 5 in double figures. It was Kylie Poole with 4. Lariah Patterson hit a big 3 there at the end. Addie Tinsley had 2. Elena Maurer had 4. It was Milena Zadelis with 15 off the bench. Tiara Johnson, 11. Justice Malone, 13. Macy Prosize had 12. And Kamari Pollard rounding out the scoring with 10 points. Mount Vernon up 43-17 at the half. They pretty much cruised home in the second half. They win it. Running clock, 74-37.
Joined now here on the Schmitz Relay Buick GMC postgame by Lady Rams basketball coach Jeff Lonnon. Coach, big win for your team tonight. 74-37 again, the final score. And things just kind of started going your way early and then kept going your way throughout. And a big South 7 win, 1-0 in the conference.
Yeah, it was a nice win for us for sure. Kids did a really good job coming out with a lot of energy and effort. And they really got after them defensively early, which is what I wanted. They did everything we asked them to do tonight. They met every challenge that we set them up for in the locker room. We just we attacked the rim. We got after them defensively. We trapped the ball when we could. We got deflections. We got steals. I thought we controlled what they did, offensively. We controlled tempo. We controlled pretty much everything that you could imagine in this basketball game, and that's just a testament to our players. I can't say enough good things about that victory right there tonight.
I think you just kind of got to them and I'm not going to say got in their heads, but you just really got to them early. You forced them into 3 first-half timeouts and, thought maybe they're going to go through all 5 in the first half, and just a great job defensively by your team, and then turnovers led to points. And, I just felt like a complete victory for the Lady Rams.
Yeah, it was, and I was just really tickled that I could also use, kids off the bench to get them some varsity experience. We were able to use everybody tonight, and that's not always the case. I was really happy and proud of Kylie Poole.
Yes. Stole my next question.
Well,
yeah.
I didn't get her in the Jets game, the other day, the Jet shootout against Alton. We just didn't find an opportunity chasing points, and I don't know. I went away from that particular game the other day thinking, I probably should have given her maybe get her and Maurer in there at the same time versus those two kids from Alton inside that were killing us so bad. I think maybe I screwed that up. I think maybe I should have used her, and I didn't. Of course, hindsight's 20/20 when you're coaching. You guess right a lot, and sometimes you just don't. It's just the way it is. But we're all human. But I really went into this game tonight wanting her to get some minutes out there and get some time, and I was really proud of her. She did a great job. She's got a really nice little shooting touch around the rim. I know she's missed a couple here lately around the rim that she typically does not miss. I know she just hates that when she does that, but she's a good basketball player, and she's really good around the rim. And tonight I was really proud. She did a great job in the JV game too, and that's one kid I wanted to give a shout out to. And I always hate singling kids out because I'm appreciative of all of them, of course, but in this case, I want to talk about Kylie a little bit, and she did a good job.
Speaking of bench play, I thought about halfway through the first quarter, Zadelis came in the game, and she made 3 or 4 quick shots, but even more on defensively, she's able to get a lot of her hands in a lot of passing lanes. Really, she turned over Centralia several times.
She's long, and she's got long arms and long legs, and she's athletic, and she is probably her own worst critic. We need to work on the confidence thing with her, but she's come a long way since when she was a freshman. When she was a freshman, she was so afraid of screwing up, she didn't even know if she wanted to play or not. And, man, I had to really work on her on that because there is so much upside there with her, and I think you're starting to see it now in her sophomore year.
Well, just a big win and big things all around, and really you just look at the effort tonight, and now you hope to carry that into Marion on Thursday. Lady Wildcats come to town, and that's a team I know Centralia has beaten, but it's a Marion team that for whatever reason can give other teams fits. So you've got to be prepared on Thursday night, but not a lot of time to enjoy the win is basically what I'm getting at.
That's exactly right. You don't have a lot of time, and you just cannot take anything. You got to just get ready and go play hard every night when you're in the you just can't afford to trip up. You just can't. You've got to get after it every single night, whether you're on the road, whether you're at home. We're going to treat Marion just as though, we treated Centralia tonight. We're going to come out. We're going to be ready to play basketball. We're going to, we're going to work on some things that we didn't do as well tonight or tomorrow. I'll tell you one thing we did tonight that just drove me incredibly insane was we saved the ball back in underneath their basket and gave them a layup.
Led to a 4-point swing.
Yeah, led to a 4-point swing. And man, oh man, you cannot do that. And
you coaches always find something, don't you?
That's that's just you get in a tight game, and that's the ball game. I mean, so we covered that at halftime in the locker room tonight. I said, please don't ever try to be a hero and save the ball back in to the opponent's paint. We just cannot do that. And so we're going to talk about that again tomorrow. We're going to talk a little bit about being a little more aggressive and getting the ball to a side in our 1-3-1 trap at the JV level. I thought tonight our JVs, they got a win tonight, but I didn't think they trapped particularly hard on the top. And I'm just picking things, But that's an example, guys. I can come up with about 12 things that we just did not do very good tonight at both levels. So there's always something to work on. Basketball is a game of errors and imperfection, and you're constantly trying to chase the perfect game. You're never going to get it, but it's fun trying. So there's correctable things I think we can do to get better, but we're going to keep working on those. And the other thing I think I'd like to say is our schedule. We're 5-4. We're a pretty good basketball team, and we're 5-4. But this schedule that we've had, these first 9 non-conference games have prepared us and made us a lot more battle tested for games like tonight. That Alton team just and the Mascoutah team and T-Town, those 3 that come to my mind off the top of my head. Effingham, I mean, those teams stretched us to our limits and exposed our mistakes because in each of those games, we made the types of mistakes like the one I just talked about down here on the inbounds play. We made some of those types of mistakes in each of those games, and we end up coming out 5-point losers, 6-point losers in those types of games, and we're also playing against kids with great ability, in those non-conference games and teams with great ability. So that, I think, helps us. We could play a cupcake schedule and be pretty easily be 9-0 right now. We could do that, but it doesn't make you any better, and I don't think it makes you very tough. And I think games like tonight would have been a lot closer had we not chosen to go that route with our schedule.
Well, Gus Gillespie said it on Saturday after the loss to Poplar Bluff. We don't schedule cupcakes. We don't go to Cupcake City. We travel the gravel road, and it may cost us some wins early on, but it's hard to argue that after winning 3 straight regionals.
Well, it is, and he's exactly right. And I know, people want to win every game, and sometimes they wonder, well, why do I? Well, you got to look at strength of schedule and strength of opponent and who you're playing, and I'll stand by our record any day of the week, in terms of the schedule that we've played. So I'm really proud of our kids, and I think tonight, again, we came out and we were able to play as freely as we were tonight, and as open and just without stress, I think, against this team, because we play the Altons of the world and T-Towns and teams like that. I think that really helps us, and it's also a rival game for us. Obviously, we're very proud of the fact that we were able to defeat Centralia tonight. That adds a little bit to it as well, but they're very well coached, and they're struggling right now a little bit, but they'll rebound. They've got some good players on that team. They just have to play together a little bit better and believe in one another, and I think they're going to win some games before the season's over.
Without a doubt, and so are the Lady Rams. Jeff, thanks for joining us tonight on the Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame. Congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, guys.
Jeff Lonnon, head coach of the Lady Rams, 74-37 winners tonight over Centralia. They improved to 6-4 overall, 1-0 in the South 7. We'll talk about our Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game next. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports and the Section 618 app.
Are you ready for your team to get their license? Josh Finley. It's a little scary when you see your kids backing out of the driveway by themselves for the first time, but knowing that your young driver has the proper protection from Country Financial could make you feel better. Call today, 242-4024, or visit me online at josh.finley@countryfinancial.com.
Culver's could have only started in Wisconsin. Just ask our team member Marcus.
Let's just say you can take the restaurants out of America's Dairyland, but you can't take America's Dairyland out of the restaurants. Like the real Wisconsin cheese on our juicy butter burgers, the farm fresh dairy in our fresh frozen custard, even our crispy golden Wisconsin cheese curds. It may sound cheesy, but we love where we come from at Culver's.
Culver's at Veterans and 42nd in Mount Vernon.
Welcome to Delicious.
This is Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Mount Vernon Culver's 3 stars of the game are next.
74-37, Lady Rams win it over C-Town tonight here from Chagnon in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth. I'm Chris Hugo. Hank Evans alongside Angela French back at the studio. Jeff Crow is with us tonight as we welcome you back to the Schmitz-Chevrolet Buick GMC postgame, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or find your perfect ride at schmitzchevrolet.com. 3 stars of the game.
All right, Jeff talked about this player. Kylie Poole, I thought, really helped out. Maurer got 2 quick fouls, and I was a little worried who was going to guard Wallace on the inside with her having to go to the bench. Poole came in, did a great job, probably earned some more minutes, and then chipped in with 4 points as well. Number 2 will be Macy Prosai, shot the ball well. 2 big threes right at the end of the first half that really put the game out of reach. And number 1, Milena Zadelis came off the bench, scored 8 quick points in the first quarter, several steals on defense, and able to use her athleticism to harass the Centralia guards. Number 1 star Zadelis with 15 points.
There we go. Mount Vernon Culver's 42nd and Veterans in Mount Vernon, where they have juicy, tasty Butterburgers. Fresh frozen custard at your Mount Vernon Culver's. Give it a try. Veterans and 42nd Street in Mount Vernon. Final thoughts on this one as the Lady Rams get their 6th win of the year.
Certainly Lady Rams get back on track, and they played the style that will be successful for them this year. They're able to trap, press, harass the opposing guards, and get out in transition.
There we go. Going to do it for us tonight. We're back at it on Thursday. Lady Rams will welcome the Marion Lady Wildcats right here in Chagnon. We'll be on the air in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth, probably somewhere around 7:15 on Thursday night. We hope you'll join us. For Hank Evans, for Jeff Crow, for Angela French, for all of us at WMIX Sports. You can listen to that game, by the way, 94.1 FM, or watch it live on the Section 618 app. 74-37 the final. Lady Rams win it over Centralia. I'm Chris Hugo. Good night from the King City.
Mount Vernon Lady Rams basketball on WMIX and the Section 618.